Hey y'all. So I was at a media store and I saw some games and books that I thought were very symbolic of biblical stuff. It's called The Pit and it has the bull. And he's like pushing the button for the nukes. Like it all happens. When the nukes happen, the little horn comes down and he has access to the pit. I mean, it's just very symbolic. Like, mark my words, like Mark of the Beast. You know, like why is Mark in a scary font if it's a word game? Just a little. It's like they're hinting at something. Killer bunnies. It's the trickster, the rabbit who deceives everyone. Adam was deceived by the serpent, and we're going to be deceived by the mark of the beast. You should not take the mark of the beast. Don't be deceived. This one was crazy. Some game where the serpent is cast down, the false prophet with the right eye darkened tries to fight him, and also the red horseman has a great sword. The second horseman is the red horse of the apocalypse. And then these are two nukes. So I mean that's three definite symbols. Serpent, right eye darkened, red with a sword. And he even has a V, a golden V on his chest. Yeah, right there. Anywho, I thought that was very blatant. This is a book. You can just read it yourself. It shows the similarities between all the Old Testament prophecies and Jesus' birth. And cannabis is the plant of renown. It's not just about expanding your mind, it's medical and it's industrial. The Quran is pretty much created by the Catholic Church because Muhammad studied under the Augustinians, who were Catholics, and they told him to write the Quran, and it's all about violence. This is how cannabinoids, or how THC affects the body. I have no clue what this means. Just thought it was cool if you knew what was going on. Even Jefferson knew. To the corruptions of Christianity I am indeed opposed, but not to the genuine precepts of Jesus himself. Just like Nietzsche said, Jesus was the only real Christian, and the church is what Jesus preached against and what he taught his disciples to fight. So we know there's something took over, which means Christianity could be relevant, and it is. To all those skeptics. This is a book I saw, Bears Named Bears. It has like kind of the little horn. I thought the guy with the hat. I thought that was weird because they're different entities. And then the red horseman with the sword, once again red. And I don't know who this guy is. Maybe that's the leopard because he has the dark eyes. Little horn, guy with the hat, red horseman with the sword, and perhaps the leopard. Don't know. Gun control? Oh yeah, the theory that becoming a victim is somehow morally superior to defending yourself and your family makes perfect sense. 10 illegal alien facts. Y'all just read this yourself. Pause it. It's not a victimless crime. I'm not some redneck. I live in Texas, so I'm directly affected by this kind of stuff. I saw this book, like, whoa. This almost looks like it's something that could be the beast from Daniel 2 or Ezekiel. Just wings of a bird, horns, serpent leg, tail, bear's elephant foot. I have no clue. It just seems a little biblical to me. Hidden Hitler. Looks like a good book because it talks about how he's secretly a homosexual. Read all the reviews about it, and it's a very good case that he was gay, just like the Greeks who he admired. Alright, now we're getting into some books. The Bear and the Dragon. The serpent cast down, and the bear is Russia. Red Rabbit, the trickster, coming down. The red horse of the Bible. The trickster goes into these people, goes into the horsemen and controls them, and then they're taken down afterwards. A Jack Ryan novel, like Jack. The clown figure. Alright. Void Moon. This is interesting because it has two symbols. The moon is darkened, like in Book of Revelations, and it will sting like a scorpion. And he's almost about to blot out the sun. Serpent. Clive Cussler. Dragon. Clive Cussler. It's all biblical stuff. The Kingdom. The Dark Pit Revealed. Devil's Gate, Skeleton Coast, like it's going to happen on the coast of California. Sacred Stone, that's the stone of Daniel 2 and Jeremiah 50 coming. White Death, like the white horse. The Storm, maybe like Harp. Are you ready for A Perfect Storm, that Dark Horse song by Katy Perry? Adam, just as Adam was tricked by the serpent, we will be tricked by him again when he's cast down. Don't take the mark of the beast. The Priest's Graveyard, I don't know. The Bride Collector, Christ's believers are his bride, and we are given the wings of an eagle to fly over the fifth age as Christ's bride. The Sanctuary, that's where we get to go. Mortal, we become immortal. Some other book, Serpent's Kiss, just seemed, biblical, like it's everywhere. I mean, remember the Lion and the Leopard book I showed by Nelson DeMille? The Rivers of Babylon. The Gold Coast, like the Golden Age on the West Coast. That's when it all begins and where it all begins. Mayday. Mayday, Mayday. Rivers of Babylon. It's all biblical. It's not just, pop culture. Pop culture is biblical. The Medusa Stone. The stone and the little horn come at the same time. A different author, Cussler and Jack DeBrol. Medusa. Just like Rihanna was on the cover of GQ as Medusa recently. Fallen Master, like Satan cast down. Golden Dawn, like the occultist books. Not a penny more, not a penny less, just like Jesus in the New Testament. Isle of Dogs, like the dog star Sirius. That is where we go. That is what we need. That's what guides us. Speaking of which, that's Dean Koontz with his dog. It's like you have to have your dog. It's symbolic everywhere. Feast of Souls, it's like carries the Eucharist in between the breasts for the San Onofre power plants. When true night falls, this guy is cast down the two horns. And once again, he's in red and he has a sword. Everyone who has a sword is usually in red. The second horseman of the Bible. And this, once again, Medusa-like character comes down, splicing her alien DNA into us. The serpent comes down, and the guy with the hat with the gun. The Doctor and the Dinosaurs. Some steampunk novels, the same biblical references. Some management book, The V for the Fifth Age. And back to the beginning. It's all real. Come to Jesus quick. End times are going to happen before 2017. Go to China while you can. Have fun while you can. Live life, but it's happening soon. You thought it was a special time. It very much is. God bless.